Okay, so Pip Scott Allen is the facilitator of Awesome, born in the frigid ice fields of Canada. His best friend is growing up with woodland critters found in the unforgiving frozen tundra of Canada. Working in the leadership and team building industry for over 22 years, Pip has a caffeine habit that fuels him to empower teams and build great leaders. He started Premier Team building just over 5 years ago to make a measurable and meaningful impact on the world of leadership and workplace culture. Working with organisations nationwide, his goal is to push Premier Team building to the international stage and support clients globally. Something people might not know about Pip is that growing up he was a stage actor and was expected to pursue acting, but gave it all up to play in the forest. Please welcome Pip Scott Allen.
Thank you very much, everybody. If you haven't already, please, if you can scan that QR code on the screen. We do a little survey at one point to kind of get some feedback from you fine individuals, so I appreciate that. If the app doesn't do anything, it's because I haven't pushed the button behind the scenes. So my name is Pip. I'm from Premier Team Building. I founded the organization a little while ago. A bit about myself. I have my far better half, Taryn. She's my wife. I've got my Queen of Sass, Harley Quinn, who just turned 9 yesterday. My Agent of Chaos, Apollo. I have a caffeine habit. It's what allows me to be so energetic. I'm a bit neurospicy, if you haven't noticed. We have no children because children are icky. That's it, yeah. I speak funny because I am Canadian. And that bottom left corner, or bottom right for your perspective, that's myself at Australia's largest Lego-based team building event that we did earlier this year with 540 people. I've been doing this for 22 years. I started the organization just over 5 years ago when I realized that far too many organizations were being sold team bonding versus team building. And as Blake has said before in the past, it's team band-aiding rather than team building. We like to focus on results and getting the very best for our clients. We can either go to the pub and sit with the same people we always sit with, or we can do something that's actually going to help us move the needle. And that's what we do at Premier Team Building, finding what we can do best to support our clients. But I'd love your answer. So if you open your phone back up there, I would love you to know what do you think that we do at Premier Team Building? What is it that we do? The app on your phone should hopefully pull that up, and your answers should start flowing once you put some answers into your phone. This is one of the tools that we do. So when we're doing our leadership workshops and our coaching sessions, we can actually get the individuals. Yeah, Lego. We do a lot of Lego. So this is one of the tools that we use. So when we ask organizations or teams, what do they need to improve upon, or what are cultures, they give us their answers. So we can hold them accountable to their very own answer. So this is telling me what you think it is that we do. So this is going to allow me to know how I need to improve to educate you better. So we see team building, communication, leadership, Lego. Everyone knows we love our Lego. Nerf wars, improve team culture. So these are just the examples of many of the things that we do. And it looks like, strengthen relationships, build connections, edify, build teams, improve. It looks like I've done a good job at educating all of you fine folks on what it is that we do. But ultimately, here's how we help. So we help organizations with their staff turnover. Strong cultures have lower staff turnover, helping them save their money. We improve morale. When people are happier, they do a better job at their workplace. Productivity, we do programs that will help them understand the values of cross-collaboration, breaking down those silos and really improving how they work with one another. Alignment, helping them understand, where the breakdowns are, if they have people who are or are not aligned within the company's culture as a whole. And then goal setting. Where do you want your culture and team to be in the next year, 4 years? And then we work with them to build a plan so they can actually implement those changes to reach their goals through culture and leadership. And this is just in essence how we do it. And the 4 main areas is we have our leadership programs. So we'll do programs, either a half day, full day, or ongoing, working for workshops, retreats, training programs. Culture development, we like to understand what they want their culture to be. Like I said in my 60 seconds, it's the environment of our culture. Where do we want things to go? Culture is not inherently good nor bad. It's what we create. And then we do our team building events. So be that our Lego programs, programs where we build rockets or build giant airplanes, build cars out of mousetraps. We find programs that target certain skill sets and address it from there. Like when Mary lays you down and finds the pain points and makes you cry on the table, we do that in a fun way by addressing your team's skills and where they need to make those improvements. And then we have our maintenance plan. Our maintenance plan, it's like going to Mary, it's like going to Lisa, it's like having Jordan look after your IT. It's that ongoing work. A single team building event isn't going to make much of an impact. You do it once, and you hope everything is going to be the same. It's like going to the gym once, it's not going to work. We have to go to the gym regularly and have a maintenance plan. And that's what we do by designing a custom plan that focuses on these areas to help our clients see long-term benefits from their team. So I'd love to know, if you haven't answered, what is culture? See if you can answer something. People, happy, vibe, reputation. So these are some of our understanding of what culture itself is. Anthony, how am I going for time there?
5 minutes.
5 minutes, lovely. So this is your ideas of what culture itself is. Teamwork, comfortable, worthwhile, cohesive, glue. I'm absolutely loving some of these examples. Accepted behavior. Whoever said that has been paying attention to a smart individual. So when Blake talks to us about building our culture, these are the things that we help our clients with understanding on how we're going to impact the culture of their workplace. And when we look at the anatomy of culture, because that's a big thing for us, it's understanding values and ethics, communication and transparency. If you're withholding information, I can't feel that you trust me. Inclusivity, diversity, employee well-being, and development. This is ultimately what helps build a culture, and this is what we help our clients understand to make some measurable impacts. And ultimately, if we have a good culture, people are happy and they're engaged, they're going to do better at work. A stronger performance because they're going to be more valued, they're going to care more. Innovation, when people are safe, they think more creatively, they're going to help grow the business and reduce staff turnover, because that's a big money saver. And some stats here for you: 90% to 200% of an annual salary can be expected in loss for every person you have to turn over. For an Australian company, they told us that they lose 20 to 60K per person they have to replace. So staff retention is good for the bottom line. If you don't care about people, that's okay. Care about the value on the organization and the bottom line, because there's a lot of money to be saved by having a strong culture. And that's what we want. We want to empower our clients to retain the good people, to help them save money and build a powerful culture. And here's an example of some of the programs we do. So we'll help them identify their future goals, figure out what the state of the culture is. We do their leadership development, culture development, team building, and we repeat. So here we have some photos of one of our leadership in the top left. Some more workshops, the Raw Survivor program that we'll be talking about later on, thanks to Borgie. Our event that we were in Townsville, a citywide photo scavenger hunt, one of our amazing races, a painting challenge that Katie herself ran, where we get people to actually paint and communicate rather than just copying a painting. An amazing race in Newcastle, some of our Lego events, and a cardboard sailor event on the bottom right, where we build boats out of cardboard so that we can see how good we actually work as a team. And ultimately, workplace culture is the byproduct of what you accept, and what you accept you promote. And this is my slide didn't transfer well, but culture is positive or negative action over time repeated. Whatever you do, if you repeat that over time again and again and again, that becomes your culture. Be it good or bad behavior, that's what creates culture. And that's our motto, is to have our clients understand that what you do over time is going to ultimately create your good or bad culture, because it's not positive or negative. We work with teams of 4+, and if you hear people talking about their end-of-year events, we'd love an introduction so we can help put them together with some amazing options. Organizations that have bad culture, it's good to get an external individual, because if you cause the bad culture, how can you stand in front of your team and tell them what they need to do better? So these are all the areas that we support. And also, I know a company that does epic end-of-year events, and we'd love an introduction to them. So these are just a few of the areas, but I think most importantly, let's see if this little clip here is going to play for us. This is going to show you a bit about what it is we do. Sorry, there's no audio. There's music anyways. So you can see a series. That's one of our UGL events in Sydney, an amazing race in Newcastle. One of our Mousetrap programs in Sydney, down on Newcastle Beach with Sage Painting. a painting program, see a few different familiar locations throughout Newcastle for our clients. One of our winery events, more than just drinking itself. Snowy mountains there. These programs here are all about collaboration, problem solving, and ultimately everything's wrapped up in a fun environment. So while we're focusing on skill development by playing with Lego and other such activities, it's all about addressing the actual goals for the client and making a measurable improvement within their workplace. So at the end of their team event, they look at me and say, dang you taught me something. So it's really important that we disarm the team by doing fun little activities like this that are ultimately going to help them make an impact. You got some of our little amazing race, Olympics going down at Rafferty's. That was Google, one of our Sydney teams, make a fancy high five, part of their amazing race. And that's just a little bit about what Premier Team Building does. It's all about culture, helping our clients understand what culture is, how to improve morale, and building stronger teams. And that's it for me. So thank you.